guys, Kevin Shaw here, editor-in-chief of Mopar Connection Magazine. It's a little bit before 7 a.m. The sun is coming up and we are getting the Charger ready to go on a pretty neat adventure today. Frankly, something that I never thought I would really do with my Street Strip 69 Charger. And that is go out on the Tail of the Dragon. For those who aren't familiar, the Tail of the Dragon is one of the most famous stretches of highway here in the continental United States because of its technicality. It's a snaking, labyrinthine kind of road that courses through the west side of the Smoky Mountains, and it has been actually a race course for a lot of Corvette teams, a lot of Corvette clubs, a lot of Porsche clubs, a lot of sports car clubs. Pretty guaranteed to see some really cool cars and motorcycles out on Tail of the Dragon, but we're not going full speed. We're going to be going the speed limit. Not because it's just going to be on YouTube, but frankly because I do not have the suspension or the tires to be doing that road the way that really God intended. So we're really just going to be cruising and taking in the sights as we drive down to the foot of the Chautauqua River, to the Chautauqua Dam, and more importantly, to the Tapoco Lodge Resort. We've been invited to come down and check out the Tapoco Lodge Resort. And in fact, this has been in the works for almost the whole year. We're really excited to do it. In fact, I'm taking my wife out with us, and instead of one of the kids, and the wife and I are going to enjoy a little bit of an early wedding anniversary. A lot of this video is going to be driving footage put to music. A lot of this video is just going to be a lot of scenery and enjoying the car for being what it is, and just really enjoying having a classic car out on a really historic piece of road. Hopefully you guys can kind of soak that in and enjoy it. We're also going to take you around the Tapoco Lodge, show you some of the beautiful things that they've done with that place. It's been around since 1930. It's become a resort around 1990, and it's even become a historical landmark for the state of North Carolina back in 2004. So it really is a very cool piece of history, a really neat area, and something that if you've never been to, you got to go check out. So we're going to throw the bags in, grab a few drinks, fill up the cooler, and then load up the Charger and get out on the road, and we'll let the in-laws take care of the kids while the wife and I are gone for a few days.
About an hour in, we're just cruising. It's about 67 degrees outside. The engine's loving it. We're cruising about 78, 80 miles an hour on the highway. Just making our way through the valley right now and just blowing through Sunday morning traffic. So we're going to show you a little bit of Tennessee and just keep on trucking. Quite frankly, since we're making so much good time, I don't really need to make a stop, but we're gonna stop, and we're gonna stop at Buc-ee's. So for you guys who haven't been able to see Buc-ee's, we're gonna take you through the Crossville, Tennessee Buc-ee's, just for fun. And you get to decide whether it's worth it or not.
are here at Buc-ee's in Crossville, Tennessee. Let the Charger cool off. We're gonna go inside, grab something to eat, get something to drink, and definitely use the restroom.
Stopped at Buc-ee's, got a little bit of breakfast, got some gas, cruised another 30 miles, and got off on Highway 321. We're now in Lenoir City, heading south. That is when we are not stopped at a red light. But so far it's been, just a cruise, smooth sailing. Really hadn't had to get on it, except for a couple times around the trucks, going up and down the mountains. But got a lot of thumbs up, a lot of compliments. You can't really drive one of these cars and be introverted. You you got to put a smile out and say thank you. But yeah, that's progress thus far. Just checking out Lenoir City. Nice little town out here in the Smokies. So we're gonna keep on cruising and make our way down to the Dragon. was on Power Tour.
Oh.
That Volkswagen.
Yeah.
It's a car. It works. The guy was on Power Tour.
That is bizarre.
I love it. I love it. This is great. I'm doing the dragon in my Charger like an idiot. This is so stupid.
right, guys, we made it. We pulled into the Tapoco Lodge Resort, and they actually parked us right here in front of the lobby. It was actually really cool. We were in a line with a bunch of guys going through the Dragon, a couple BMWs, a couple Hondas. Actually, really, we could just hear the song "One of These Things Is Not Like the Other" as we pulled in with the Charger. As you can see from our footage going around, that we were mid-pack. We had a bunch of motorcycles behind us, had a bunch of really cool cars that were designed to really take advantage of the twisties here. We were in second gear for most of the time, if not just all the time. Third gear was a rare instance, but we had a lot of fun. Just had to take a lot of the turns a little bit wider just so we get the pizza cutters to not lay over as much. But other than that, it was a great drive. And now we're here at Tapoco. Tapoco is one of these destinations. It's right down the water. If you follow the river all the way down to the dam, and it's just about 20 minutes, about 25 minutes south of the Fontana Inn. Fontana Inn is a really cool historical spot. A lot of people go there to pull in a lot of motorcycles. A lot of the cars are there. All the photographers set up their booths over in that direction. And we're gonna take you around the parking lot just to show you this place is serious when it comes to people taking the Dragon. And it's been a really long time since I've seen so many Porsches, and it's just really great to see a lot of Carreras and 911s. And we're just gonna walk you around. It's a little bit of a car show, not exactly what the normal fare for Mopar guys are, but I think you'll appreciate it nonetheless. One of many WRXs. We saw a lot today. A lot of all-wheel drive WRXs. Speaking of which, here's one pulling in right now. S2000, C7 Vet, C8 Vet. You can hear some of the sport bikes, some of the supercars, some really cool stuff. We were parked next to a Shelby GT 500 when we first pulled in. A lot of Mustangs. Another Subaru. Something really cool about the resort, it's just here at the base of the mountains, right underneath the Cheoah Dam. Pretty cool little spot. But I really like the covered parking they got for all the motorcycles. Knowing that they got so many motorcycles coming in, it's pretty cool of them to offer this enclosed covered parking. There you go. Actually, I haven't seen one of these. Interesting. Yeah, cool little gas station. They do sell E85. She's a beater. Here's some guys who are taking the trail seriously. In case you haven't seen one of these. Very nice McLaren. 570. Okay, I don't know the 570. Handful of Porsches. Pair of Beamers. No, Mercedes. 2 Mercedes and a Honda. All right. Good group. Good group. And here's an old beater. Again, one of these things is not like the other. Let's go walk around the backside. You'll love what you see on the other side of this hotel. Really, really cool.
little split. The road takes a hard left turn, goes over the bridge as you come down the mountain right there. Yeah, if you look, right where that Corvette came from, it goes right up the mountain. And you take that about 15-20 minutes, that'll take you up to Fontana Inn, but there's gas there, there's a bar, there's all sorts of stuff there. So we'll take you up to Fontana and show you that area. But this is absolutely breathtaking. guys, for Mopar Connection Magazine's 10th anniversary, we're dialing up the Wayback Machine with our retro ringer Mopar Connection 10th Anniversary Mopar Connection shirt. This is a faithful recreation of the Direct Connection catalog t-shirt. We've recreated it for Mopar Connection Magazine's 10th anniversary. Your favorite digital online Mopar enthusiast magazine is 10 years old. We also got a huge restock of our most popular t-shirt, the What Does Mopar Mean to You? This has all the really fun definitions of Mopar as an acronym. This has been one of our best-selling t-shirts over the last few years, and we got a massive restock of this. So come over to moparconnectionmagazine.com/shop and check out our anniversary ringer shirt. And with every t-shirt, you're gonna get 2 free stickers.
It's Monday morning, everyone's gone home. We could have come here yesterday where the party was, but we are already pretty good. We're gonna check out the general store. We're gonna walk up into Fontana, see all the motorcycles, and then walk around a little bit and take you guys with us.
That's pretty fun. Spare parts tree. It's the carnage tree. Oh boy. Oh man. Look at the fairings. Tree of shame. That's fair warning. Oh my goodness.
we drove up a way a little bit, probably about a half an hour's drive, and went up to Fontana Village. And that's a really neat little stop. We're here by a creek. We'll take you down, we'll show you that. And they've got a really cool little gas station and diner, gift shop. It's actually really, really cool. And a lot of people come out and they'll do this side of the mountain, this side of the trail. Tail of Dragon's on the other side, far more complicated. This drive was a little bit more of a good starter, probably a better fit for the Charger. And we're just having a good time. We're checking things out. We're a little early for the leaves changing. They said if we went up a couple thousand feet, we'd see all the leaves change. But we are getting some good color up here. So if you are just looking for a good kind of tourist drive, this is the site to be on.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's a little soft though.
Yeah.
Watch the step. Oh, look at the rock.
There's a bridge right
Good? Oh, let's go check that out. That's neat. What's the name of the trail? Turkey Shoot. That's pretty. What? No, that's fine. Nah, it's fine. I'll take you up the trail.
No.
Okay. Turkey Shoot.
Oh, the dragons. Cool.
The damn garage. Oh, I like it. That's cool.
They shouldn't be doing their own department, they're just making it too hard.
The damn garage at Fontana Village. Funny.
One street is scheduled, I could add people, I could remove people, and I change time and I was Sunday morning and the break.
That's clever.
Yes, it was so easy. This here takes you till Wednesday evening. Yes, stupid. This small area, yeah.
My goodness. He's gonna go check out the Charger. Uh-oh. Sasquatch. Don't let my brother see it.
Well, I like the damn garage. That was fun. Hold on a sec, we got cars. Even on a, oh, he's turning in, okay. Even on a quiet Monday, there's all sorts of motorcycles and hot rods coming through here. It's pretty cool. This car is filthy. Oh man, the bugs just collected and the bird poop, and I mean, I don't know what happened, but this car was clean, I promise. But the windshield's trash, this thing is filthy. So, well, when we get gas, I'll have to clean the windshield.
you certainly don't see these. Holy cow. You gotta be kidding me. Ford GT. Get out of here. And camo wrap. This guy is out of sight. Man. Alright guys, it's a little bit before 7 o'clock. The sun is just starting to poke up over the mountains, and as you can see, it has been raining. Not a lot, just a little bit of morning sprinkles, but it has been raining this morning. And the last thing that anyone with drag slicks wants to do, pizza cutters and drag slicks, is drive Tail of the Dragon. So we're gonna be waiting out till the sun pops up. I'm thankfully the rain has stopped. I'm drying off the windows right now just to get some visibility, because heaven knows I do not want to drive the most complicated stretch of road in America. 318 turns and 11 miles in a 69 Charger with Mickey Thompson drag radials on the back and pizza cutters. So a little bit of a rude awakening this morning. We are expected to run into some rain once we get into town, but that's 3.5, 4 hours from now. So that's not so bad. It's going through the mountains that I'm not interested in doing, especially if we have to do a lot of hard braking, a lot of slowing down, getting into the hairpins. And again, this is the most complicated stretch of road in America. So hopefully the sun does a little bit to dry things off. I don't think it's really gonna pop out and get hot and toasty around here. Nothing really exciting about driving the Dragon 5 to 10 miles an hour below the speed limit, but the roads are still very wet and we're not doing anything stupid today. So we are literally just pit-putting our way home on the Dragon. It is not exciting. It's just a lot of turns going at 22 miles an hour. So,
seen a lot of boats with trailers.
Yeah, seen a lot of boats with trailers. I guess everyone's happy to see the weekend warriors go, and now they want to go fishing.
And a poor horse trailer.
we did see a horse trailer, which made us feel really, really bad for the horses. So we've got the headlights on, we're going slow, we're just cruising. Unfortunately, we're just, there's nothing very exciting about this drive on the way home. We'll pick up once we get onto straighter roads, but for now, it's just a lot of zigzags at 24 miles an hour. It is what it is. Out of the descent. Now we're on a nice flat open road. It goes about 50 miles an hour along the Genoa River. So we're just cruising right now. It's about 68 degrees outside. The car is running nice and cool. We're just taking in a little bit of waterfront scenery. Absolutely beautiful around here. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, thankfully, it was actually really dry on the other side of the mountain on the Tennessee side of things. And we just came out of the Dragon, just cruised our way down, nothing too crazy. Again, we were going slow. This happens when you have pizza cutters or the manual steering box and drag radials. So we're just checking out things. It is just too early. This area just doesn't, this is the Tennessee side of the kickoff area for the Tail of the Dragon. Really neat little places to eat, get souvenirs, t-shirts, take some pictures. But we're just gonna walk around a little bit, show you guys some of the scenery, and then we're gonna get back on the road. Well, that's a motto to live by.
Oh, the Porsches. Good, we didn't hold those boys up. I would have felt bad if we were holding them up.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you go over, do us a favor, visit the people at the Historic Tapoco Lodge Resort. It is absolutely beautiful. If you've ever want to come and do Tail of the Dragon, if you just want to get away from the kids and the regular day-to-day of life, go check out the resort. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a great escape. It's beautiful here. Number two, why don't you go check out the guys at 129photos.com. They were awesome in helping us out with the photos. Really want to thank everyone who was involved in making this weekend happen. Very grateful for the opportunity to come out. Very thankful to the whole team at Tapoco Lodge. Again, gotta say thank you to them. So all the contact information is gonna be on the screen as well as in the description below. So go and check them out. You might want to book a vacation. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give it a like, maybe leave a comment, share with your friends. It'll definitely help us grow the channel. And if you haven't already, why don't you hit the subscribe button, because so many of you guys who are watching our videos like our stuff, but haven't hit subscribe. Hitting subscribe doesn't cost you anything, but it tells YouTube that you like what we're doing and you want to see more of it. Lastly, if you want more awesome Mopar content, why don't you go and check us out over at www.Mopar Connection Magazine, where new articles are written every single day, Monday through Friday, entirely subscription free to you. Until the next video, we'll see you at the magazine.